The art of saying no is particularly challenging within a club environment. We are often told from the board, from management, from senior leadership, from everybody involved that the answer is yes. What's the question? That leads to significant challenges as you continue to operate within a private club setting. You feel like you can't say no. You feel like the only answer is yes. And yet that doesn't solve any problems for you. In fact, it creates more. Specifically in the time management world, it creates a challenge of being overwhelmed. It creates a challenge of not meeting people's expectations. If you have a personality that tends to be more of a people pleaser, which again, those people tend to gravitate towards clubs, it can be even more difficult. So I'd highly recommend you work on a couple of ways to say no that you're comfortable using in different situations. The general rule, the thing to keep in mind is you don't really ever want to be coming off saying no, unless it's illegal, immoral, or some other absurd act. You can't turn around when a member or a colleague or a superior or anybody else can just say no. In the education, there's a couple of different phrases that you can use, and we'll cover some of those right here. You can say yes, but you can say, I can't at this time. We don't have the ability to do that right now. Can I get you this? So we'll do a couple of situations. We'll start with food and beverage. Friday night, very busy. Member says, can I have an omelet? Chef says, if it's not on the menu, we can't do it. Server may say, breakfast ended at 11 a.m. Typical response from a member is, does the chef have eggs? Does the chef have cheese? Does the chef have bacon for the bacon cheeseburger? Then he can make an omelet. Again, the challenging piece is going back to your chef and having that discussion. And again, your club may be different. Your situation may be different. Maybe it's a yes, maybe they can have it. Maybe it's a no, they can't. A different scenario. These are all real life scenarios, by the way. A different scenario is chicken noodle soup. Can they make me chicken noodle soup? The challenging part is explaining to the member that we can't take the resources to make this happen at this time when it's busy. We don't have the product in house. Again, be careful with that because do you have chicken? Do you have noodles? Do you have broth? You probably got it in house. But so you have onions, right? So again, the art of saying no is extremely challenging. You can say, we can't do it at this time. We can do it, but it's going to take a lot longer. In the future, we'd really appreciate if you let us know ahead of time. Again, part of it is your culture. If your culture is yes, no matter what, then that's going to be where you got to go with that. When it comes to something more personal for you regarding a project, something that needs to be worked on, hey, Susie, we need you to do such and such. Absolutely. Yes, I'll do it. I don't have any time to do it. And you can't get it done in time, right? Again, ask qualifying questions. When is it due? What's the level of participation? I really wish I could. This is a project that I really like, but I don't have the time currently. Can we do this next week? Any number of those options would work. Some other options are, I would love to do it, but I'm overcommitted. Again, I would love to help you out. I don't have the resources. I don't have the time to do it properly. I recognize that this project or this my piece of the project will require a lot of work. It requires a lot of skills. I don't have the ability to give it 100%. If I can't give it 100%, I don't want to commit to it. Work, work to find a way that works for you. Work to find a way that you're comfortable with. Work to find a way, try out different scenarios, try it out on friends, try it out on colleagues, try it out on members but come to a way that the answer is yes. Ultimately, you want to deliver a no in a way that the person that you're speaking with is comfortable with it, let alone feels happy, maybe even pats you on the back and goes, hey, thanks. Thanks for really trying. That's the goal. And each situation is different. There are no hard and fast rules to it. And we'll discuss a lot more of real life scenarios in the live session with this particular module.